Good morning, everyone, on this cold Friday of Valentine's weekend. I hope you're doing well. My granddaughters were eating those goldfish crackers the other day, and I started thinking as I watched them dig down into the bag and pull one out after the other. I was thinking about that story of Jesus feeding the 5,000 people with only 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. I think it's amazing that out of 5,000 people, and actually that's just the number of men, they assume that there was an equal amount of women and children, maybe even more than that, with the kids counted in. So it could have been anywhere between 15 and 20,000 people. Anyway, I find it amazing that only one person brought a lunch. The truth is, I don't buy that for a second. See, I think that a lot of people were really hiding their picnic baskets under their robes because they didn't want to share with anybody else, afraid there wouldn't be enough. Anyway, one little boy didn't think about that. He offered the bread and the fish he packed for his lunch. He gave Jesus what little he had. And God used it not just to feed a lot of people, to show them how much he cares and how powerful he is, but mostly to show that when we give God our all, when we give everything over to him, he meets our needs. We have enough. The thing is, God always starts with what you have. Now, you may think you don't have much to offer. You may not have much time. Your health may not be great. Your finances may not be worth much. Your life might be a mess right now. And maybe you feel like you don't even have much hope left. Give it to God anyway. Give him your fears, your worries, your pain. Give him your dreams and desires too. Give him your past, present, and future. Give him your heart. Actually, give it all. Give him everything. That's your 5 loaves and 2 fish. And then watch what he will do with it. You know, Jesus wasn't worried about how to feed the people when they gave him that measly amount of food. He already knew what he was going to do. Actually, he saw the need long before the disciples did. And he had a plan. And that's the truth you need to understand today. God isn't worried about your unsolvable problem. See, it's never an unsolvable problem for him. It's never too late in the day for Jesus. In fact, he saw your problem long before you did. He knew it was coming, and he already had a plan in place. See, God always does. There is never a moment when he isn't ready and willing to help us, because there never is a moment he doesn't see you or love you. He knows the times we have failed and the times we've shined. He knows the fear and the tears, the sorrow and the pain. He knows the anger and the resentment. He knows the sin. He knows it all. And he says, that's okay. I don't care. Just give it to me. Trust me with it, and I will satisfy your heart. I'll make things right. I'll calm your anxious spirit, increase your faith, and fill you with hope. But you have to be willing to do that, to have the courage to trust him with it all. You know, it seems like I am constantly discovering my need for help. But daily, I also discover a God who is wholly sufficient to provide all I need when I give my needs to him. And when I do that, well, that gives me a sense of peace. It really does. It reduces my anxiety, and lately I've had lots of anxiety. It makes me aware of all I do have and how grateful I am for that. It really humbles me and puts me in my place. And in the process, I get filled with a new hope. So my advice for today, instead of worrying, turn to God. Admit you don't have it all together. In fact, admit like I do that most days I don't have much. And then give God your measly fish and bread and watch him turn it into a feast. Because you see, nothing is ever too big or too hard or too impossible for God. Now stay safe. Keep wearing your mask, washing your hands, staying as hopeful as you possibly can. My advice to you as well is get that vaccine. It is safe. We will be okay. We've got God on our side. Never forget that. I love you guys. I'm praying for you. Have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Spread some love around, okay? God bless you. Peace.